Welcome to the ASP .NET Web Forms step-by-step series designed specifically for absolute beginners who want to learn web forms the right way from the ground up. In this series, you will master key topics like the web forms page lifecycle, working with the server control, understanding code behind structure, managing state, and accessing data using SQL. Whether you are a complete beginner, a student preparing for interviews, or a developer transitioning from other technologies, this series is perfect for you. Each video is hands-on with live code, practical examples, and project-based learning to help you apply what you learn instantly. Don't forget to subscribe to ASP NET and SQL Academy and turn on notifications so you never miss a video in this beginner-friendly web form series. Welcome to ASP NET and SQL Academy. In today's video, we are going to learn how to download files from the server in ASP.NET Web Forms. We will cover everything from handling file download request to ensuring secure downloads for your users. The first step is to add a button that users can click to initiate the download. Let us drag a button control from the toolbox onto your web form. Label the button as download file or any relevant text. Next, we need to write the logic to handle the button click. In the button click event, we will use the response.transmit file method to send the file from the server to the user's browser as in the example. In this code, we are specifying the path to the file and setting the content type to PDF. The content disposition header tells the browser that it is an attachment and should be downloaded. It is important to set the correct content type for the file you are sending. This helps the browser identify the file type and open it correctly. For example, for PDFs, use application/PDF. For images, use image/JPEG. For text files, use text/plain. Here is how you set it for a text file. Response.content type equal text/plain. To prompt the browser to save the file, you need to set the content disposition header. This tells the browser that the file is an attachment and should be saved, not opened directly. Here is how you can customize the file name that will be shown in the Save As dialog, as in the example. This ensures that the file will be served with the specified name such as myfile.pdf. For security reason, never expose the server's full file path. Instead, use the server.map path method to get the server path from a virtual path. In this example, we map the virtual path file /sample.pdf to the physical path on the server, as in the example. This ensures that the user can only access the file and not the actual directory structure on the server. If you are dealing with large files, streaming the file to the user is important for performance. The response.transmit file method efficiently streams the file to the user without consuming excessive memory. Here is an example for large file downloads. This will send the file in chunks, making the download process faster and more efficient, especially for larger files. Always check if the file exists before attempting to download it to prevent errors. Here is how to check if the file exists. Additionally, it is a good practice to wrap your download logic in a try-catch block to handle any unexpected errors. For security purposes, you should ensure that only authenticated users can download files. Never expose sensitive files to all users. You can check user authentication like this. Also, avoid letting users know the exact path of the file stored on the server. Always use logic to hide directory path and validate file access. In this video, we have covered how to download files in ASP.NET Web Forms using the response.transmit file method. We learned how to set headers, handle large files, secure the download process, and much more. By following these best practices, you can ensure a seamless and secure file download experience for your users. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more tutorials. In our next video, we will take a look at how to upload files to the server and handle different file types in ASP.NET Web Forms. Stay tuned. An alternative to transmit file is response.write file, which works well for smaller files. It writes the file directly to the response stream. However, for larger files, this may consume more memory. Here how it looks in code. Use it when you are sure the file size is small. If your files are stored in a database as binary data, you can still let users download them. Here is a quick example. You will retrieve the file content from the database and use response.binary write to send the byte stream to the browser. You can generate dynamic file names while prompting downloads. For instance, include the username or current date in the file name like this. It is often helpful to log download activity for auditing or analytics. You can record the username, file name, and a timestamp to a log file or database each time a download occurs. This enhances security and helps in usage tracking. On the client side, consider showing a loading spinner or progress indication when the download starts. Also, disable the download button temporarily to prevent duplicate clicks. To avoid users directly accessing files by typing the folder path, secure your /files directory with a web.config file, as in this example. This ensures downloads only happen through your code, not by direct URL access. You can support various file types by detecting the file extension and setting the correct content type. Use a helper method like this. Sometimes you might want to prevent caching of secure or dynamic files. Add these headers to disable caching. Let us quickly recap everything to make sure your file download features is robust. A download button triggers the action, correct headers are set, secure path and user checks are in the place. Exception handling and optional logging are included. This ensures your file download feature is user friendly and production ready.